Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about DoorDash is adding more AI to merchant tools. So recently I got an email for one of my subscribers, Jennifer Montgomery. Thank you so much for emailing me about this and making this video possible. She sent me a few different subjects, and this is the first one on that list, and that is about AI added to merchant tools. I feel like AI is one of those subjects that is really interesting, but also kind of threatening. Not so much to us, but more so to other sorts of jobs. And yeah, kind of us, because it does affect our income in a certain way. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this email, how it actually is for DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers and customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. In October 2024, DoorDash released a blog titled "A Guide to AI Technology for Restaurants." I'm going to leave that article in the description if you guys want to check that out. I'm not going to go through it because that is a really long article and not really what we talk about on this channel. And now they've added AI menu photos. Adding AI photos could very well lead to extremely high customer expectations, which could very well impact drivers negatively. It will lead to a lot of customers to complain that the order was wrong, when in fact it was the AI photo that was wrong. First off, the expectation that the restaurant presentation and the delivery expectation should be treated as two different things, especially when those two things have two different objectives. One is a presentation for a meal that you're having in the restaurant, and one is a transportation of the food to a home. Like, you're not gonna see a menu where the food is in a styrofoam box on a menu, but you are going to see that on a plate for a delivery app. And honestly, I don't think that that's gonna be that much of an issue, but let's take a look. Automated photo improvements. With AI-driven moderation, DoorDash will automatically provide instant photo approvals to rapidly review and select menu item photos that meet DoorDash guidelines in just 1 minute. DoorDash also provides background enhanced updates to select user-generated photos by adjusting lighting, replating, or modifying the background without altering how the food itself looks. Well, first off, that second image is a plate of nachos that looks nothing like any of the nacho plates I ever see at restaurants that serve them like this. Like, really think about this for a second. Have you ever had a plate of nachos that looked anything less than a mountain of chips with cheese and jalapenos and meat and such? Like, it actually kind of looks worse in this imagery. Like, actually speaking, the portion size looks smaller, the plate itself looks nicer, and the background is a bit nicer as well. It almost looks like all they did was take the middle section of this photo and then just AI generated it into the actual photo that they approved. Second, if a merchant is smart enough to actually make their own photos and AI generate it, wouldn't they also have it on their own plates as well? Like, wouldn't they take the time to do all that? Or is that just me? Am I the crazy one here? In fact, honestly, I understand why people are concerned about this from a customer perspective. In terms of customers complaining about presentation and AI involvement in photos, I'm actually more concerned about it from the customer side. Customers using AI to make the photo look worse in order to scam the system. That is my personal opinion. That's what I think is more realistic for what DoorDash is trying to do. That is my opinion. Obviously, I am not in the DoorDash offices. I don't know what they're approving and not approving in terms of refunds or something to that effect. But I know customers have done that. I've actually made shorts exposing that. I've made videos exposing that. I can't imagine this leading to customer issues, though. If it does, well, there'll be an article about it for sure. If you guys also have a subject or a couple of subjects that you would like to talk about with me, my email is drivenwyld@gmail.com. Feel free to email me there, and who knows, maybe get a shout out in a video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.